Hi, how you doing? Okay, so today we're gonna do finally the petit déjeuner. I've been drinking lemon water all morning. Lemon water there's many known benefits to starting your day with lemon water. So I've been drinking this 100% lemon juice or a squeeze or two of lemon in there with filtered water, of course. Okay, so I just turned off the water's been boiling. I put in some walnuts, a handful of walnuts in here with some honey. I don't use sugar. I used to use stevia, but I'm just down to just sugar. Stevia wasn't really working very good in my digesting or something. I don't know. I kept having these weird reactions. A little bit of cinnamon and just a dash of salts in there so far. I don't use butter. I use coconut oil. Not 100% sure. This camera doesn't always focus. There, see? There's a little bit of coconut oil. Hello, camera. Would you mind focusing? Is that like too much to ask or what? Maybe if I go out a little bit and then come in. There we go. Who cares? It doesn't matter. Okay. So it's a little bit of coconut oil. And then it says on the package a serving of oatmeal is a half a cup, so I just go with that, about a half a cup of that in there. Then petit déjeuner is not petit déjeuner without a little bit of coffee. So you've seen these things. You get my little funnel thing, the coffee filter. I just have my coffee straight. What the hell? I got used to it that way. Now it just seems normal. There, a scoop of coffee. Pour in I think petite means small, so like petit déjeuner. It's like the French. They usually have just like toast with butter and jam on it, and then coffee. But sometimes they have. I'm diabetic, so I need my protein and my fat, and So sometimes they do have oatmeal with like cashews and then coffee. So I just kind of evolved it. So I'm having walnuts and oatmeal and coffee, see? But according to Dr. Franco Colombo, doctor in nutrition, in his book, The Bodybuilder's Nutrition Book, fruits are the best source of protein. So I've got a lot of what we do here is because like all day long I'm going to be eating peanuts and almonds and that, but I'm not really going to have walnuts. See, so it's something different. It's always good to have different things in your diet instead of always eating wheat, always eating peanuts. And then all day long we're going to be having wheat. Whenever we have a grain, it's always going to be 100% whole wheat this, whole wheat that. So oats are a different thing. See, so it's like we're starting out with something different, adding more diversity to our diet. Plus it adds in all the other benefits to, different things have different benefits. So the walnuts they're just really good for you. And then the oats have lots of benefits and stuff like that. Okay, so we also want fruit because fruit is an awesome source of energy, and we're trying to either get a grapefruit or I get an orange, a grapefruit and an orange, and I get this ready while the oatmeal's cooking. It says on the instructions to boil it in the pan for a minute, but then it sticks to the pan, makes a mess. You know what? It's enough to just boil the water and then throw it in there immediately and just let it sit in the cup like it works, I do it all the time. Okay, so now I'm going to cut I invented a way to cut grapefruit up. I'm not going to be able to do this one-handed, but I'll show you each step. First, I'm going to cut the skin off it. You find the belly buttons, and you slice down this way and that way. I'll do that now. Okay, see? So that way you can see what you're doing. You can see where the grapefruit is. You're not just blindly doing it. Now I'm going to cut all the rest of the skin off. Okay. So I've cut all the skin off. Now I'm going to quarter it. One-handed, mind you. Gosh dang it. This is a cool trick, okay? So now, see, like normally if like you scoop the grapefruit out with a spoon, but then you lose so much of the grapefruit, you know? It's just such a waste. If I pull these sections apart like an orange, the skin is just, that's why you scoop it out with a spoon, because the skin is, it just has too much flavor in it, and it takes away too much from the sweetness of the grapefruit. So what I do is the skin's all connected down the middle right here. So first I'm gonna cut that out. Obviously, no way can I do that one. Okay. Can you tell what I did? See, I cut that middle part off. Now, these sections will just, you can just pull them right out like that, even just one-handed. It's real easy to do, see? There's the layer of skin. Then you remove that layer of skin. Then you do the next thing, pod or whatever they're called, see? Remove the layer of skin. You just do that over and over again. Then look what you're left with. These babies are just, it's all grapefruit. You lost very little grapefruit. I'm going to do that real quick. Okay. So now I'm going to get a little bit of unsweetened almond milk. You know how oatmeal is. It's like all clumpy and sticky if it doesn't have some kind of milk in there. And I added, you saw how much coconut oil I added, so it's, with these two things, it's really missing nothing. One cool thing about using coconut oil is you'd think it would make things coconut flavored. And you know, sometimes it does, but usually it doesn't. Usually it just does whatever the butter usually does. One cool thing, like if you're making a peanut butter and honey sandwich, if you get a bunch of, like, put the peanut butter on the bread, and then get the knife you're spreading with and stick it in the coconut oil, get it all, or a different one, I guess that would get peanut butter in the coconut oil. Stick it in the coconut oil and just get like the whole knife coated with coconut oil, then pour on the honey on the bread, and then smear the honey all over the bread with the coconut oil all over the knife, and then close your sandwich together and eat it. It tastes like kind of like a peanut butter almond joy candy bar or something. It's so freaking good. So sometimes it does add coconut oil and it just spawns new ideas and stuff. But okay, so that's the petit déjeuner. That's my breakfast. It's small. It's like in the morning you're not in the mood to cook. You don't have time. It like takes like no time. It takes like 5 minutes to make, you know. But strangely enough, it's about the most healthy meal you're going to eat all day. Walnuts with honey and cinnamon, and almond milk with coconut oil, and grapefruit or oranges. If it's oranges, I don't peel the skin off, by the way. I just cut them in quarters. And coffee. It's proven that 1 or 2 cups of coffee a day makes you 50% less likely to get cancer than the lemon water. That is just, it's probably the most healthy meal you're going to eat all day, and it took the least amount of time, and it makes you feel full, and you feel, you know, if you see my video on the vitamins and that, you can see that I have a multivitamin. It's an organic one, you know, so boom, you just topped off all your water-soluble vitamins, and any of the fat-soluble ones you might be lacking, and just like everything's topped off with all the best carbos, and a great source of protein and everything. You're ready to go.